Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first official video where I'm actually showing myself in a video. So, welcome to my channel. Thank you for everybody who's been subscribing to my channel recently for my cab ride videos on the London Underground tube trains. I appreciate that. I am trying to currently get some more cab rides because they are really hard to get. So anyway, thank you for watching those videos. Today, I am doing a slightly different video on my channel where I'm going to be doing a review type video, and I'm going to be showing you some of my London Underground memorabilia that I have got. Now let's get into this video and get it started. The first item I'm going to show you is up on my bed. Why I look like I'm high up. I recently saved up some money to buy a duvet cover set from a site called Redbubble. Now on Redbubble they sell all sorts of things: t-shirts, mugs, bed sheets, duvet covers, anything, bags, cards, stickers and all sorts of things. And I was looking online because I'm a huge fan of the Central Line. The Central Line is my favourite tube line. As well, you can see it was my first video that I put up on my channel. I'm a huge fan, and I've always wanted to buy the moquette for the Central Line, but that has been a very difficult challenge to do. So I was looking online for it, and I came across this item, which I'm going to show you today. It is a bed sheet in the design of the Central Line 1992 stock moquette, the red style moquette. Now they have changed it to Bachmann, I think that is the name. So this is what I've got. This bedsheet set came only with the duvet cover, not the two pillows you're going to see. The two pillows that you are going to see are pillows that I have made with spare material, because I ordered the bed sheet in the size king size and it was too big for my bed. So my mum has helped me to basically make some pillows to go with the set, which is really cool. So anyway, I'm gonna show you the stuff now. This is my bed sheets that I was telling you about. This is one of the pillows and that's the other pillow. These pillows are really great. I had to make the pillows myself because the set did not come with the pillows, but these are two pillows that I made. So what I recommend is, if I'm going to be sharing you the link to the seller's website. It's Redbubble, and there's a seller on there who sells the moquette style items. They sell them in mugs, bed sheets, pillows, and quite a few different things. The duvet cover is the only one that you can get. They are pricey though. They are pricey. For this duvet cover, it's cost me £75. Yes, I know, but I have ways of saving up money online because I do things online and I earn money online. So actually it wasn't my own money that I spent. So this is the duvet cover set. They sell them, and what I would recommend if you want pillows is to get the sizes that are too big. Now on Redbubble from time to time, they do have discount codes where you can like get 15% off, 20% off, 25% off and things like that. So this is the duvet cover set. It is quite difficult to try and show you fully, but look, this is my bed. So now I have an awesome moquette style 1992 Central Line train for my bed sheets. This isn't official moquette. This is just a pattern that is designed to look like it. They sell lots of different other tube lines on there, so you can find them, but Central Line is my favourite. Now one day I would love to be able to buy the official real moquette. Now I'm going to show you some of my other underground themed memorabilia I've got in my room. Now here is my next item which I'm going to show you. This is a London Overground sign. Recently, I think it was as recent as 2015, please leave a comment if I am wrong, that the train lines out of London Liverpool Street, which were run by Greater Anglia, changed to the suburban routes, which are the Cheshunt, Enfield Town and Jingford routes, changed to London Overground. Now this is a sign that used to be on the stations at the time of running when they were ran by Greater Anglia National Rail. Now this sign here, I don't know if you can see very well, you can kind of see it there, is a vinyl sticker. Now this was one of their temporary solutions that they had, because as soon as they started the running of the stations, they didn't have their own signposts out, so they had to put temporary signposts over the old National Rail signposts with the sticker on top. Now this is one for London Fields. It is one of the stations that I used to use for a long time, because when we were moving houses, we had to get our house done up and we temporarily lived in London Fields. So I used this station a lot. So it has some quite sentimental value to me. Now I bought this sign from the Acton Town Depot Open Day, at their museum open day, and they sell these, so I'm really happy to have that. The next item are a couple of tube trains that I'm going to show you. These are model tube trains. Now this is the S-Stock model tube train that London Transport Museum are selling. This is the original batch that I've got one of, because they've now got a new, I think it's a 2016 or 2017 batch that they've made. Now I've got a little signs for Museum Street Station. This was back when Museum Street used to be open, and I have a great guy that I know called John Polly, who makes model underground trains, who I've bought one from, which I'll show you later, and he made these Museum Street signs. On the other side over there, I've got another station with one saying Hammersmith. I bought this online. This is a little signpost of one of the old styles of tube train maps. Now I put this on there because I wanted my tube train to be themed on the London Underground. I do have a couple of other trains. I have one Greater Anglia train and then two steam train style trains, which I had first of all, but yeah. My train I don't have with the, unfortunately I don't have it with the light set and the sound set, because that is nearly 90 quid and I just couldn't justify buying that. These trains, the S-Stock trains, are running on the Metropolitan line, Circle line, District line and Hammersmith and City line in real life, but this one here is a four car set which is based on the Metropolitan line trains. Unfortunately, in real life, the Metropolitan line trains are 8 carriages long, which you can buy an 8-car stock train on the London Transport Museum's website, but that is very expensive. So on the Metropolitan line it is 8 cars, and on all the other lines I just mentioned it is 7 cars in real life. This here is now my favourite train. This once again is from John Polly. This is a brass set train. They are limited edition. Now I don't know how many he made, because I got this after he'd sold the main ones and he had a couple of spare. These trains are not cheap. They are 4 carriages long, but I have another carriage over there because I've taken them apart for now. But this is a 4-car set. Now what you can see is that the detail is very minimal compared. Look, this is the S-Stock. Look at the detail there. You can see the door stop signs and things, but this one is very minimal compared to it because it's handmade, but it is such a beautiful train. And the 1992 stock is my favourite underground train, because obviously I used to travel a lot on the Central line when I was younger, because it's just the line that I lived close to, with my local station being Mile End. Now I've moved to a different area, and my local station is Clapton now on the overground system, so I'm not near an underground station, but I'd probably say my closest probably is still Mile End or Bethnal Green. Now here is the last of the carriages. Now I have some other trains, but they are here. I'm going to put them together. I can't remember, please help me out if you do know on YouTube what stock this is. I know this is a EFE train which was made, and this was motorised by John Polly once again. It is a EFE Northern Line train. Now this was the first underground train that I bought for my set. It is really beautiful. They were made by EFE as static sets, they weren't motorised, but they did write on their website somewhere that they could be motorised, so I bought this, and yeah, I got John Polly to motorise it for me. He's a great guy. He sells some really, really good things. So anyway, there are my underground trains. Now I will show you my next few things that I have. I'm sorry if the quality isn't that very great here. I've had to zoom in. This I got at the Acton Town Open Day is a Northern Line tube carriage map which lists all the stations on the route. I'm sorry about that reflection of my lamp. I can't do anything about that. But there is one map of the Northern Line which I have in my collection. Next, here is one of my favourite items that I have. Now, a lot of you may not know that I took a cab ride on the Piccadilly line. I went from Acton Town to Heathrow's Terminal 5 and then back up to Northfields. Unfortunately, this cab ride couldn't be put onto YouTube because the the manager's request, who I was with at the time, told me not to put it onto YouTube. But as a gift for coming on the cab ride, he gave me this beautiful tube map. Now, this is one of the giant tube maps that you'll find at the stations, which is used for a big reference point. They're normally on platforms or in ticket halls, but this is one of the ones he gave me. Now, this is one that was from 2016 print, because as you can see here, it says Gospel Oak to Barking, no service from late September, so obviously it's here. But this is one of them up-to-date ones, as far as I'm aware, because it shows the tram link, which wasn't recently shown on tube maps, and it also shows TfL Rail, which has only been recently joined the tube network map, which obviously it used to be run by Greater Anglia National Rail once again, but this is the map, and he gave it to me as just a big roll up, and I went to a shop in Covent Garden and spent £25 and got it laminated. Well, actually it wasn't called laminated because it's so big they couldn't laminate it. It was encapsulated. Basically, encapsulated and laminating is the same thing. And then I got a company that I know, that I found on eBay, which I now use their website for, who have made a custom sized frame for it, a custom sized clip frame for it. This here is another old style tube map. I got this from the Acton Town Open Day. This, you can see, it's quite old because it shows here National Rail on the map, whereas if you can see the Dalston Kingsland all the way through down here to Willesden Junction, that is now part of the London Overground system, which goes from Stratford to Clapham Junction and Richmond. So it's quite an old-fashioned map. They've also got the old line along here, which you don't see on a map anymore, which goes City Thames Link route, which you don't see on there, to Kentish Town. But yeah, this is another really old one. I'm not exactly sure when it was from, or when, but if anybody knows in the comments, do leave your comments. But as you can see here, if it was focused, it says it was fitted to 1969 and 1972 tube stock. And I know the 1972 tube stock was on the on the Bakerloo line. Don't know why I nearly said Metropolitan. But yeah, it's a great old map and a piece of great old fab history. This is another great piece of history, and really, which I think in the future will be a collectible piece. This is from the 150th year anniversary edition of one of the tube maps. Now, it may not be up to date as of now, because as you can see when we go past Liverpool Street, it doesn't show TfL Rail, which is going to be becoming part of the Crossrail system, Elizabeth Line. Don't know why they freaking called it Elizabeth Line. How stupid, you know. Jeff Marshall, hey, if you're watching this video, I definitely agree with you. Why should they be calling it the Elizabeth Line when for years we have known it as Crossrail, and it's been called the Crossrail Project? And they've even had BBC TV shows on the building of the Crossrail. Now they're having another line called Crossrail 2 built. Please keep that to be called Crossrail, just to keep people happy. Elizabeth line, big respect to our Queen. She deserves her own tube line to be named after her for all of her service to the country, but I would rather it be called the Crossrail line. Sorry, Elizabeth, our Queen. The map above, sorry, the 150th anniversary map I got from the Acton Town Depot open day as well. Same with this Metropolitan line one. They had two options on the day when I was there. They had the maps that were fitted to the A-stock trains, or they had the maps which are now fitted to the S-stock train, and I thought that they are really sweet, the A-stock ones, because you won't be able to get them anymore soon because they'll be really hard to find, so I thought I'd have one of those. And they're actually really nice because they're actually smaller and it doesn't take up as much space on my wall. So yeah, this is a Metropolitan line tube carriage map, which basically lists all the stations along the line. I love having these and I hope to collect more of them and hopefully get all the lines over time. Now I will show you my second to last item. I'm sorry about the quality of this video here. I've had to zoom in and I'm using my iPhone to film. This is from the old District Line trains, the D-stock District Line train. I found this guy on eBay a long time ago who was selling old tube maps and things, and I've then now kept in contact with him. His name is Marcus. Hi Marcus, if you're ever watching this video. This is actually one of the actual official tube maps that were used on the District Line. They've been taken out and they've been kept on the metal plating. It literally has the little map that you see on the sides of the train, and then all of these calling stations. This is really, really special one out of all of my tube maps I have, because it's one that's actually been taken from a working train, and this one would have actually called out all the stations on the map. So it is really special. Well, most of them anyway, because I think that the Edgware Road branch from Edgware Road to Wimbledon was actually called out by a C-stock train. Don't know if the D-stock ever made it along those lines, but it is really special to me. Now here we have my final item. This was also bought from the last guy, Marcus. These are a pair of double official D-stock District Line seats with the moquette fitted. Yes, I actually do have the moquette for the District Line seats. It is really, really quite something. You can see here the wear and tear over the years of being used. It's just amazing. I cannot believe that he sold this to me. This is quite something to have. An actual set of seats from the train. And he was actually selling them at really, really good prices. Now, for you guys who want to know where he sells his items and what he sells, I will link his eBay account below, and you can go and buy things. He's selling a lot of things to do with the D stock at the moment, and he's also selling some old A stock Metropolitan Line moquette. I have a big collection of moquette. Unfortunately, I don't have it to hand with me now because my girlfriend, Kim, is going to be making me some items with that. So yeah, that is all of my items. Right, I am now back down from the top of my bed where I was at the beginning of the video. Thank you to everybody once again who's watched all of my videos and has enjoyed all of the cab ride videos. I will be very soon trying to get some more cab ride videos. It depends on when I hear back from my requests. Unfortunately, people who keep asking in the comments how you get the cab rides, I can't give it fully away because it is a very hard thing to do, and I'm actually also been told not to give it away. You can work it out for yourself if you would like to be able to go on the cab rides, but I can't tell you how. But do keep watching my channel because I shall be doing more cab ride videos in the near future, and I shall be doing videos on them hopefully soon when I get permission. Thank you, and also it depends if the drivers let me film and put it on YouTube. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like this different style of video on my channel. The first non-cab ride video, which is actually showing some of my London Underground memorabilia. If you would like to see more of these videos, do let me know in the comments below, because hopefully sometime soon in the near future I shall be getting some more items which I can be showing off on video. Thank you guys for all watching and appreciating my videos. Thank you to everybody who's watched and enjoyed my videos, and thank you to you, Jeff, when I met you, who'd said that you'd watched my cab ride on the Jubilee line, which you'd said you'd never been in a cab on a 1996 stock train. Thank you everybody, and I hope you do appreciate and enjoy watching my videos. Thank you to those of you who always comment and always like my videos and continue subscribing. I really do appreciate that. Now, I hope you will enjoy this video which you've just watched. Let me know what you think of it, it'll be great to know. Thanks everybody all once again, and goodbye.